LoCo, happy 4th of July. I mean, March 23rd, but this weather really has us feeling like summer. Welcome to the LoCo Pulse, where each week we're giving you the community and business updates that you need to know so that you can keep your pulse on what's going on in LoCo.
I'm Kurt Baer, the owner of LoCo Think Tank and the host of the LoCo Experience podcast.
And I'm Kelsey Harris, the owner of This Is LoCo and Discover LoCo magazine.
And together we're your hosts
for the LoCo Pulse. Our first segment is On the Move, and we're taking a look at what's moving in LoCo. This is brought to you by the Miles Beyond running community. They host everything from the Run Windsor Running Club all the way up to ultra marathons, which their next event is their Urban Ultra, which is coming up in April, and that is a 50-mile race that takes you all the way from Bellevue all the way down to end in Greeley. This trail was recently completed, which I know my whole life it feels like
20 years in the making.
They've been talking about completing this trail. So now, if you want to see the complete trail, run the Urban Ultra. You're not going to find me running it, but I would love to cheer people on and know who is signing up so that we can cheer you on.
And that is a relay as well, so you can have relay teams of 2 to 4, so then it's as little as 12 and a half miles.
So that's a little bit more doable. 12 and a half, not even a half marathon. Easy.
I looked it up, and last year's winner did it in 8 hours and 1 second. It was Lauren Bolt, and 3 seconds later was the first male finisher, Andrew Pertune.
Wow.
At about the same pace as I run a 5K.
Yeah, I was like, there is no way I could keep that pace up for more than a few miles, if that.
Yeah. So my On the Move feature this week is Mandy Mullen, the owner of the Miles Beyond running community, the Run Windsor Race Series, as well as the Run Colorado Relays. And in the 3+ years that Mandy's been a member at LoCo Think Tank, I've seen her really grow from maybe 8 races to 12 in the Windsor Race Series. She acquired the Wild West Relay and the Flaming Foliage Relay. And now Miles Beyond is really about spreading the love of running and building running communities to other towns. So she will help race directors create successful run events and run series and find sponsorships and partners in the community. So really proud of Mandy. She's outstanding in her field. And she's recently minted a Lululemon ambassador,
which is a big deal.
I assume it really is. I don't have any.
We know it's a big deal. But yes, I love that it is so community oriented in running.
Mandy. Oh, she's great.
I feel like sometimes it feels like such a solo
and runners are
activity.
Great. Runners are such amazing people that I'm always inspired when I'm around them.
Yeah, getting them all together is amazing. So go Mandy.
Who's
go
your
run.
mover and shaker? Do you got one?
I don't have a mover and shaker. I have a business that is moving back in.
Oh.
And so the original Roma in Greeley closed its doors back in, I think, December.
Okay.
I was very devastated by this. I made my entire family go and get farewell Carollis and bazookas. And it took, 3 months? And some of the employees came together and said, there is nothing like this community in Greeley, and we need it back. And so they've made an agreement with the owners to do essentially a work to buy. Okay. So they're putting in an agreement that they're pay it off. And so last week they reopened. They are operating on a slightly different menu. I've heard some of the prices are even a little bit lower, so that's great. But if you also missed your bazookas, Original Roma is back.
Tell me a bazooka?
A bazooka. So a bazooka is a like a Stein, like you would get at Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
But you can put any beer or any cocktail or mocktail or soda in it. So it's about this tall.
Okay.
And it is a giant drink. But College Kelsey really enjoyed bazookas.
I see. I was imagining like an Italian dish.
Oh, no. My Caroli, then, I would get a white Caroli with pepperoni and onions. Okay. And that's like a calzone. Bazooka, giant drink.
I was thinking a large diameter, like pasta.
No.
Okay.
Which they do have homemade spaghetti, though. Well, and on, I think, Tuesdays, if they're still doing the same specials, it's all-you-can-eat spaghetti. So clearly I know a lot about Roma.
So where LoCo meets is our next segment, and that's Community Gathering, sponsored by Ginger and Baker. And spotlight on their next event is the very first murder mystery that they're hosting, and that's the Baker's Half Dozen.
Yeah, that's coming up in May. They've got, you can go, you get, I think it's a 3-course dinner. You get 1 drink included with your ticket, and you get to find out who did the murder. So always a good time.
Very cool. My event, this community gathering, is the fly fishing film tour at the Lincoln Center, and that's in partnership with St. Peter's Fly Shop, and there's a after party at St. Peter's. And so this is like fly fishing feature films from around the world, because it's kind of a global community. But we're at an epicenter here in the Poudre and other forks around.
Yeah, Ben has gotten into fly fishing in the last few years, and so we've learned a little bit about that community, but
Very
it's
cool.
super cool.
I like to eat fish.
I historically don't fish, but when I was a kid, when I didn't fish, my mom said that if I wasn't going to fish, I had to gut the fish.
Oh.
So
then you fished.
Sometimes I would fish. Sometimes I gave in. I got pretty good at it.
Oh, good. I love it. I think it.
And in downtown Loveland this week, it is their monthly foodie walk. So it's a little bit different than the foodie walk in Fort Collins. This one is a ticketed event, but it gets you a food and drink pairing at 5 different restaurants around town. This week it is 477/Oak and Maple Waffles, Loveland Tap and Tavern, door 222, Slice and Roll, and the Meat Revolution. And so that is on Sunday, the 29th from 3 to 6. So you can grab your tickets now.
Very cool.
Next up, we're keeping the beat. I can't sing, but some people can. And in LoCo, they're singing all the time. So we're looking at what music and what arts events are coming up. So this week, the Sonic Spotlight is having their showcase. And this is an event that features new sounds and new bands in Northern Colorado. Okay. It's put together by the Discovery Museum, the city of Fort Collins, and a bunch of organizations come together, and it is a competition to win this showcase, essentially. Okay. And the showcase is supposed to teach
like high school bands and stuff.
I don't know if they're high school bands or just like right out of high school that are trying to make it, but it's supposed to teach you all about how to get your band out there. Everything from the business of being a band all the way up to the showcase is kind of the live performing aspect.
Well, and that's really the heart of the Bohemian music kind of campus over there, is really making a business out of music. So.
Yes, it's in the Armory, and the Bohemian Foundation sponsors it. And that is on Tuesday night. The showcase is open to the public. So you can grab tickets. I think they're $13. And you can see some of our young talent here in LoCo.
Very cool.
Who else is around?
I want to highlight Max Mackey. He's going to be at Salt Road Brewing on March 27. And Max has got both a solo act, which will be there. He's got a trio. He's got the Max Mackey full band. He's a great singer-songwriter. And I knew Max going back to, he had a coffee shop down on South College that had terrible parking. And so he became like a motorcycle rider's coffee shop.
Oh, okay.
Because you can fit a lot more motorcycles into that little bit of parking space that he had. And I have been and always have been a rider. And Max actually got into a really serious motorcycle accident and really described the path back and how it kind of reinvigorated his music. And it's a really great podcast. So that's episode 174 if you're looking for more on Max.
Yeah, definitely go back.
And that would be a free show at Salt Road, I believe.
Oh, excellent. Salt Road is great too. So right downtown.
Our next segment is the Community Supporting Community, brought to you by Breeze Through Car Wash. Breeze Through stands with Health for Heroes. They understand that supporting organizations in our communities is a very important thing, and so Health for Heroes is one of those that they consistently support. Both educational, affordable access to health, wellness care, mental wellness, and just building community among our those who served.
Yeah, I had never heard of this organization, and it seems like it has so many facets that meet your overall health, where you can't just be physically healthy and let community and mental health and go. It's really a whole person.
My Rotary Club actually gives to Health for Heroes as well, so I'm a little more familiar. We've gotten to see their program a couple times, so
I would love to kind of
Breeze Through for being
see what they're doing. But Breeze Through is jumping right on that.
What's your community supporting community event this week?
Yeah, this week I'm looking forward to the House of Neighborly Service. They're hosting their annual fashion show fundraiser. It's called Hope Blooms. That is coming up on April 17th. The House of Neighborly Service is a organization that hosts, I think it's it's like 15 different nonprofits in their building. And they have everything from clothing support to a food bank
A
to
one-stop shop.
Yeah, it's really the idea you can get everything. One of my favorite things I saw was that they have a birthday closet. So if a family in crisis that can't afford birthdays can come and get everything from a birthday gift to like a birthday party in a bag. So you can get all the decorations and everything to make sure that the kids still feel loved and see that their birthday is just as special. And so they are hosting Hope Blooms. It is a fashion show. And if you go, you might see a very familiar face as one of the MCs. So you'll have to see.
I love that. Have you been an MC before?
I have never been an MC before, so we will see how it goes, but hopefully it's good.
Well, my community supporting community is the Matthews House 20th birthday celebration the very next day, April 18th. And my wife Jill was employee number 7 for the Matthews House way back in their earliest years, and I was on their board and have been to this, what this used to be called Cultivating Hope, their spring event.
Okay. Very hopeful
so
this spring.
Hard for me to go away from that, but their 20th birthday celebration, and that is at the Laurie Student Center. And I've really, frankly, LoCo think tank was really informed by some of the kind of whole person approach, and House of Neighborly Service they were like peas and carrots, like the Matthews House and HNS were good friends in nonprofit world back then.
Yeah, that's so. So April is full of hope. Get ready. Come on out. Well, let's see what's going on in the business world. This is our regional business spotlight. So Kurt, what are we looking at?
I think the next big event in the business community is the 28th annual BBB Celebration of Ethics. And so that's the BBB of Northern Colorado and Wyoming. They have an office just off 392 and County Road 5 that members can use, but they really advocate for, they mitigate challenges, issues. You can become BBB accredited, but they also do a lot of education events. There was an AI summit recently. This particular event has college students getting deep into applicants about how they treat their employees, how they treat their customers, how they have policies that support kind of being a good ethical company. And they give torch awards for different kind of sizes and ages of companies. So it's a really cool event.
That is super cool. My event is actually hosted at the BBB by one of their members, and it is the She Goes High Solo No Mo Summit. And that is coming up next Friday on March 27th, but I did check and you can still grab tickets. It is all about working together, and even if you are a solopreneur, that there is still community.
It's a lonely place out there.
Yes, so that there is still other people that can support you in your community. It is a self-proclaimed introvert-friendly networking event. So for me, that is the place that I want to be. But extroverts are welcome too. But so if you're looking for some support in not being so lonely in business, this is a great place to do it.
I can't believe the camera loves you so much as an introvert. I'm all awkward and wiggly.
I have actually seen that more and more influencers that I know are introverted or awkward in real life.
Yeah.
Because talking to your camera, there's no real person there.
Yeah,
you can just kind of do whatever you want.
I can totally make amazing eye contact, but I struggle to look at the camera lens.
That's
anyway.
Where I'm like, hello camera.
I digress.
Welcome.
So NoCo Eats is our food segment. And Kelsey, do you want to feature your first?
This week I'm actually looking at something that you can eat this week. I just learned that all of March, so we missed most of them, Estes Park has actually been doing this Dine Around Town event. So every Thursday, there was 35 restaurants. I didn't even know there were that many restaurants in Estes that are doing $6 deals. And the idea is that you would take kind of your own tour around and get a couple or multiple of these $6 deals to highlight the different food options in Estes. So there's one more opportunity this Thursday. It'll be the last one in March. So check it out.
What a cool thing.
Yeah, what are you eating this week?
Well, just yesterday, actually. It'll be last week as of this release. But I took Ben Holtz on the LoCo team out to lunch at the Steakout, and we had the steak sandwich. And it's a classic Philly shaved steak, mushrooms, onions, sautéed, covered with jack cheese, I think, and on a hoagie roll. chips, fries. It's kind of super classic, and it's the same. They've been serving the same sandwich since I moved to Fort Collins, I think, in 1999.
But it's still good.
It's
still worth it.
It's still great.
I
think it's twice as much at least.
But that's not necessarily their fault.
They still kill that sandwich though.
Yeah,
so highly recommend the steak sandwich at the Steakout Saloon downtown Fort Collins. They're across the street from the Rio, kind of.
Yeah. So get something classic. Well, it's been great this week. LoCo, put on your sunscreen.
Right. Get outside but yeah, put your hat on too.
Yeah. Enjoy this summer, spring weather while we've got it. And we'll see you next week.
All right. Local, supporting local.